Hi there, it's Ms. Novakowski coming to you from the studio at Grower Elementary in the Richmond School District. The Math Studio project I'm going to share with you in this video is an origami ladybug. So all you need for this project is a piece of square paper. I've got some colors here. Ladybugs come in all sorts of colors, yellow, orange, and red, and even in some places in the world they come in blue. So you can make your ladybug any color you want. If you have white paper, you can make it out of white paper and then add paints or colors afterward to add some different designs. You could research the number of spots on different ladybugs because there's all different sorts of spot patterns on ladybugs across the world. All right, to start our ladybug, we start with a square piece of paper. This is red and blue. It's two-sided. I want it to be red, so I'm going to put that on the top. And I'm going to fold in half across the diagonal to form a large triangle. And then I'm going to open it and fold it the other way across the other diagonal. And now I've got my line of symmetry down here and my vertex or corner or point at the top, and I'm going to fold each of the corners from the side up to meet that top point there. This will be symmetrical. So again, I'm taking this triangle shape and I'm decomposing it into two triangles there by folding this up. So already we've kind of begun to get a little beetle shape here. Now the next folds are for the wing cases of the ladybug. So I'm going to take this top and I'm going to not fold it exactly symmetrically along the line. I'm going to move it just a little bit to the side of that symmetrical line there and crease that down along the halfway mark. And that's going to be the colored wing case. And then do the same on this side so they're symmetrical. So just again, a little bit off of the center of symmetry, but at that halfway mark there. And those will be the wing cases. Okay, the next fold is to take the top part. I'm not going to fold it exactly along where this fold is. I'm going to do it just a little bit above that. So see, there's a little bit of space there. And then go across. And lift that back up, and you can see there's that crease with a bit of space in between. Now I'm going to take this top part here, fold it down to that intersection point where those folds meet, and then fold that again. So I'm folding it into fourths or quarters. Again, I'm using my fingernail to crease this really well. And then I've got this gap here, and I'm going to fold it over that gap onto the top of my ladybug. Now we're going to shape the ladybug and create the head. So I actually find it easier to flip this over. I'm going to see the triangle on the back. And I'm going to just use my fingers, because it's getting pretty thick here. There's lots of folds, to help curve my paper here, make it a little bit more flexible to fold. And I see my line of symmetry down here, down the center. And I'm just going to take this right corner here, fold it towards that, but not all the way. And then press this down. And then I'm just going to flip this here, rotate it to do the same on the other side. And now that I can see where this one is, I'm just going to match them up. And when I flip that over, you can see that that's formed the ladybug head. Now I can leave it like this, but I find these corners a little bit pointy. So I'm going to turn it over, and I'm just, see where that edge of that paper is? I'm just going to fold this over to tuck over that edge. And again, this is pretty thick, so I'm going to need to curve it a little bit first, and then tuck it over. Curve it a little bit first, and then tuck it over. Okay. And there we've got our ladybug. And we can add a little bit of dimension by lifting up those wing flaps. We don't want to do anything with those, but we can now just kind of tuck that body in there, create a little bit of a fold so that it sits like a ladybug. So now I'm just going to use my black marker, but you could also use black paint or crayon, whatever you have, to color in the head here. And the most common ladybug in the world has 7 spots. So I'm going to add my spots here. The first spot actually goes over 2 of the leaf cases. Not leaf cases, wing cases. There's 1, and then 2 dots out here, and the other dots are symmetrical, so then a little closer in, and then further out again. There's my ladybug.